Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would show you guys how to draw yet another dragon, although this time it's going to be like I guess you would call it like an anime dragon. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I just have run out of ideas for dragons. I've made like, I want to say 5 videos on them. I'm thinking about making like a little playlist of all my dragon videos. But yeah, this seems to be really popular. Everyone seems to really enjoy it for the most part, so I thought I would show you guys a different version. This one's probably going to be a lot easier, but before we start, like usual, I want to quickly mention that I do have a Patreon. If you guys want to, support me and hopefully I can get better equipment, better supplies for my YouTube channel and just my art stuff in general. I do also have an Instagram. You can follow me there. Constantly active and posting. I also do have my commissions open, and I also have a Tumblr, Twitter, already said that, DeviantArt. Everything is linked down in the description and pinned at the very top of the comments. And without further ado, let's get right into the drawing video. Okay, so for this one, we're actually gonna make him facing the camera. By the way, I do not own this photo, like usual. I'm actually just looking off something, so if you know who the artist is, by all means, let me know down in the comments. But we're gonna start with a circle. And it does not have to be perfect, of course, but I'm gonna actually try to use some, guidelines, because I usually don't do that. But once you get that down, we're just gonna start putting his little body in place. So from that circle, come down over here. That's his neck, obviously. And then his chest will just be pretty round. You're gonna bring it out just a little bit. And then his arms, they don't have like a whole lot of shape to them. All you're gonna do, you do want to overlap it just a little bit. But once you get that down, you're gonna come out and they're gonna look something like this. I want to say, I know this is a stupid example, but kind of like My Little Pony. That's what that reminds me of. Looking feet, I don't know. But you're gonna do the same thing over here. You're gonna kind of puff it out and have it like that. Now, once that's done, I'm going to start putting his wing into shape, but I'm not gonna give it a whole lot of detail. So just kind of follow along with me if you can. I'm gonna overlap it right here. That's gonna be a part of his wing as well. As you can see, I kind of just draw what I see. I go with the shapes. I don't really, how should I say it? Like anatomy, I'm actually terrible at it, so I just draw what I see, just in a lighter version before I make it permanent. Now we're gonna come back here from the wing, and this will be his lower part of the body. Now, before I finish that part, I'm gonna put this leg into place. As you can see, he is sitting or crouching. And before you finish this leg though, his tail does kind of wrap around. So as you can see, I'm making these sketch marks, so it's gonna look kind of sketchy. No pun intended, but anyway, I'm gonna bring his tail out and point it at the very end like that. I hope you can see it. Now, I'm gonna start putting these little things at the end, kind of like a mermaid. And not gonna worry about how it chops off, it's fine. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's not gonna be super detailed right now. By the way, that's his other leg in the back. But yeah, for the most part, this is what we should have. Now, while we're at it, I'm also going to put his other wing into place. This one's probably going to be a little bit tricky because it's kind of like twirling or twisting, not really sure. You're going to make this little shape, and then you're going to overlap from behind, and then come out like that. And I'm gonna guarantee that this looks completely awful and probably not at all accurate. I'm not gonna worry about it though. So just leave it as it is unless you want to fix it. That's up to you. Okay, but right now I actually want to start focusing on the face. So let us zoom in, and now I'm gonna start making more dark lines, darker lines. And you're gonna make a little shape like that. So basically draw over the circle and then make a little bump outwards for his little cheek, whatever. And then Nothing special, just pretty much going along with the circle. When you go up here though, of course, you do want to make a little shape like that, which is probably like a little horn. There is a couple of them, so make another one right here. And then you're going to make a little overlap right there, which is his head. And basically just repeat what you did. So I'm going to make another one like that. And then the final one is right here. Okay, so now, trying to make sure everything looks good. I'm pretty sure that is about it for his little face, his head. Okay, so now I want to start putting his eyes into place, which are going to be the biggest feature, obviously. So you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, of course. You can do it however you want to. If you don't want to make yours look, you know, cute and anime, you don't have to. But I'm going to make his pretty large and something like this. Give him the pupil right here. Gonna give him like a little highlight. Just basically adding some details as we go. And then shade this in. Okay. And that's what you should have if you're trying to follow along with me. And before we start with like the nose and the mouth, I'm actually going to try to put in his other eye because I have a bad habit of doing the nose next and then the mouth and then this eye. So I'm going to start and kind of do the same thing. And give him the same details and everything, make sure it looks proportionate. Now, if anyone has been watching my videos for quite a while, you do know that I have a little trick. It's not really a trick, but at the same time it is. I'm sure a lot of people know about it though. It's basically where you put your, you know, drawing up towards like the sunlight or towards a window. That way you can see your image reversed to see if everything looks accurate. So I'm probably going to do that real quick because I have a feeling that these are not completely the same size. I'm just worried about it, so if you don't mind, I will do that real quick. Okay, so yeah, to my surprise, everything is accurate. They are even, so that's definitely a good sign. Gonna basically darken a few things and just add small features as we go. This part is optional, of course. Okay, but now we are going to go with his little nose, which is not going to be anything special other than something like that. And then his mouth is going to come all the way across over here to over here. How cute is that? Okay, but before we proceed, I do have to erase the sketch marks. So don't mind me. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to finish with his body. So we're going to basically darken this part right here. Again, bring this part out. Same thing over here. And I'm going to give him some shadows because, you know, why not? Okay, and for this part, we are going to give the bottom parts of his, you know, hands and feet, whatever, some claws. So let me go ahead and add that now. Just gonna give him about 4, as I see on the photo. Something like that. Same thing over here. And as I'm going along, you'll see me give certain parts, you know, shadow. That again is optional, you don't have to really. Okay, now I'm gonna do once again the same thing over here. I'm gonna make them point this way a little bit. Now, if you actually don't prefer doing it like this, then I would, you know, erase everything before doing this part, because it kind of doesn't, you know, I should probably, sorry, be erasing as I'm going, but I'm forgetting to go back and erase. I am thinking about inking this at the very end though, so I might just erase it then. Yeah, so bear with me. I'm gonna leave it as it is for right now. That doesn't want to come off. Okay. But I'm gonna finish his wings last, so feel free to do it however order you want to, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and darken the tail. And for this part, there actually is a little bit more detail than I first did, so go ahead and darken that. And then there is something right here. And then you can go in, kind of give that some, you know, little details. Go ahead and zoom out. And now let's finish with his wingsa. So I'm actually going to come in right here. It's basically like a bat wing, as you all are familiar. And don't mind this sound in the background, that's just my cat. He's crazy. But yeah, I'm just going to, again, finish with the wings, and then I'm going to ink it and probably just shade it a little bit more. Okay. Now, this actually was my first attempt at drawing this kind of dragon, so I was kind of learning, you know, just as much as you guys were. I know it's probably not the best tutorial, but this is just something neat and simple, cute, something quick to do if you're bored, or if you have like a project or something. But yeah, let me zoom out, because, you know, there you have it. That is actually the finished result, other than the fact that I need to give it some more detail, ink it, and then give it some more shadows and whatnot. Okay, so hopefully this part I can have a time lapse, because I am trying to learn how to edit, but that will depend once I upload it, so you guys will know for sure. Hoping I can just speed this process up, so hopefully you won't have to watch me do this whole thing. I think I inked the whole thing. Actually, it looks kind of terrible because my ink pen is kind of running out, so. But apart from that, I do think I got everything covered. So let me go ahead and erase all of the sketch marks. And then that will be all for this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. You know, feel free to leave any drawing suggestions down in the comments. Again, please feel free to check out my links in the description or at the very top of the comments. I really wouldn't be here without you guys. I'm about to hit 10,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited. This is a huge milestone for me and my channel. Once I hit there, I have a lot of plans and exciting news coming up, so again, would not be here without you guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another drawing video here very, very soon. And here is the final result. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another video here very soon.